Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to another tier list. I know it's been quite some time. The last one I did like all the generations um, and whatnot. But in this episode, because I talked about it a while ago, is that I should do a tier list on my favorite Pokeballs and the ones that I really do not like. I mean, a lot of them I do like. Um, Some of their designs are really good, really chef's kiss type. But before I get into it, if you guys are watching and you like the content you see, please put a thumbs up on, click that thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and share with your friends on my content. It always helps a lot for all that. But we're gonna get right into it. All right, so we're gonna go from I organized them from like the Pokeballs that you get from Generation One, the regular balls here. Well, not Generation One, but like most of like the basic Pokeballs first, and then we have all the other ones that come afterwards. So Pokeballs are basic, and they have to go bottom tier on design and whatnot, and they're only good at the first part of the game, and that's where um, also Great Balls will be. I'll say since F is Pokeball, D will be Great Ball because I do like the design, but its functionality is kind of put off um, later in the game, not like basically halfway. I'll say Ultra Balls has to be an A tier. It's not an S tier, but it's an A tier because I do love its design, and it's literally the highest catch rate you possibly can get with just a normal Pokeball on its own. We will be putting Premier Ball at top because man, that white and red is it's so beautiful. And also, I wish they would. I know that it's you gotta buy at least 10, you get one, or you buy like multiples of 10 in the new game. You can do that, but I wish there was a part to where you can buy Premier Balls because that would be cool. And most of my Pokemon would be caught in my favorite balls, being the Premier Ball. Master Ball, it's gotta be there up in A tier because for functionality, it's 100% catch rate. Its design is meh to me. It would be nice if it was all purple and not these pink circles on the edges here. I wonder what was the because these are the Pokeball, the Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball were the ones that were from Generation One. I wonder what the design why they chose well actually in Generation One, Red and Blue, we didn't have too much of the distinguish on these, but once they started designing like the stuff on them, I think I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's Generation One. Playing Red and Blue is like forever ago. Um, but I wonder what the design choices were for like Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball earlier on. Like, why did they do them like this? This is the dive ball. Dive ball, I would say it would be a B tier because it's almost A, but not A enough. Because dive ball was basically used in Generation 3, wasn't it? To when we had the functionality of diving to catch Pokemon or to get to was it Zootopolis? Um, but I don't know what the uses of it for it is now. But it sits at B. A luxury ball is up there because, for one, its design is just it's it's literally on point with what I look for in a nice looking Pokeball, which would be the see. That's why this was in. Actually, you know what? We'll bring you to S tier because now I'm talking about it. Is I liked the black. I was gonna say the black, and that's the Ultra Ball. in that there is some of the gold trim there, which that's basically an Ultra Ball as well. So it gets boosted up to the S tier for now. Um, a lot of these will probably sit at B or C, but we'll see. Haha, see what I did there. This is, I forget what this is. Is this the Nest Ball? I think. This one will sit at B as well because it is not good enough to be in A tier. Because again, you only use these these Pokeballs because you run out of the good balls. Same thing with a net ball, is you use these when you run out of Pokeballs. Because there's never been a moment where I use these for what their purposes actually are. A Quick Ball is definitely put in A tier. It is not an S tier. It's pretty damn close. Because it does have the colors I like in a Pokeball. I do like blue and I do like the yellow. But it sits at an A because it's got to be at an A. It can't rival the three that are on top right now. There's that. This is the Repeat Ball. Repeat Ball is in a B tier as well. It does have the color schemes that I like, but how many times do you actually use a Repeat Ball? The only time you use a Repeat Ball is if you're like shiny hunting and you're trying to I think that you can use the Repeat Balls to, if you catch a certain amount of Pokemon. I know that the shiny hunting has changed, but I think the Repeat Ball was used in Sun and Moon because I think you catch a certain number of Pokemon, you can have a shiny show up. I don't really know. Don't quote me on a lot of things that I say. I just think that's how it worked. I think this is a Safari Ball. I think. I don't know. I don't know about this one, but I will put it on C because I really don't like the camouflage color. I don't like. That's all I have to say about it. A Dust Ball is up here in A tier. It doesn't rival these three, but I do like these Pokeballs. I do like. Dust Ball is because the design, the color, and all that stuff is real nice. I love it, but it's not an S tier. Timer Ball, I would say an F tier because it is a Pokeball that you need. You need to have. You need to get so far in catching a Pokemon for this to actually gain up, like being able to rival an Ultra Ball, which literally just takes forever. The Heal Ball is definitely a C tier because meh, really don't use it. I do like the Cherish Ball, so it'll go up in an S tier. But again, it's a Pokeball that you can't use. It's only for event Pokemon only. Just only. We do have the Dream Ball here. Dream Ball will go. I want to say a B or an A. Hmm. B or A. B or A. A or B. We'll put in an A because it's a ball that you really, I really don't. It's any of these balls that you get are like a one-time deal. I wish they did implement like they did in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, to where you can craft these balls instead of just getting just one. I wish there was more of a crafting system for Pokeballs like the Apricorn balls. Because then you don't. Well, I know they have the auction thing, but that's very rare that they have the Pokeball that you want. But I really wish there was a crafting system. Um, I think this is. I forget what ball this is, but it goes in a C tier because I very rarely use it. Along with this ball, I don't know what this one is. The Heavy Ball gets to go in an S tier because it looks so cool. Well, my bad. Sorry. I didn't mean to scroll up my thing. You have the level ball is A. Again, most of these balls I really don't use, but they will sit at this tier. Um, I do remember the lure ball. The lure ball was so cool because it reminded me so much of the anime when we got it. Um, because the lure ball is what Ash caught his Totodile in, and I thought it was always so cool. And then we move on to the moon ball. Moon ball is cool too because it's just a good design. I really don't know what this ball is or the next one, so it will sit at a D tier because the beast ball also gets to go in an S tier as well. Um, because again, it's really cool and it was really good for the purpose it had in Sun and Moon. But nowadays it's to catch regular Pokemon in. I wish they were able to continue the Ultra Beast thing because that would be cool. Because many from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or just regular Sun and Moon, I wish they were able to keep the Ultra Beast going. And I don't think the Ultra Beasts have made it back into a game since. Because I don't think. Because what have we had since Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Or are we straight into Scarlet and Violet since then? I think so. I mean, is it? I'm drawing a blank, and I don't know why. But I don't think we've seen them since then, which is kind of upsetting. Because the Ultra Beasts were kind of cool. They were not They were Pokemon, but not really Pokemon, which was a cool concept. But here is like I'm gonna ramble on at this point. But here is my tier list. We have I'll read them from the top to bottom. We have the Pokeball and Timer Ball at F, Great Ball, and those two other balls I don't know the names of. At D, C we have I feel like that's the Safari Ball, unless this one here, I think is the Safari one. I think it is, and I think this is the Safari Ball. I don't know. The Safari, the Heal Ball, I don't remember the name of this one or this one. So they're sitting at C. We have at B, we have Dive, Nest, Net, and Repeat Ball. At A, we have Master Ball, Quick Ball, Dust Ball, Dream Ball, Level Ball, and Love Ball. And at the top tier of S is Ultra, Premier, Luxury. We also have Cherish Ball, Heavy Ball, Lure Ball, Moon Ball, and Beast Ball. Well, that is my tier list for the Pokeballs, but I'm going to end it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.